This video will learn about the involvement of Portuguese in the Indian history, which can be traced back to the early 16th century. And so, in the first point, we'll look at the early 16th century. So, the first Portuguese to come to India was the explorer Vasco da Gama. He reached Calicut in 1498, establishing the sea route from Europe to India. In 1505, the Portuguese crown appointed Francisco de Almeida as the Viceroy of India. So, in this Portuguese system, there were viceroys and they were appointed for 3 years. So, Francisco de Almeida was the first viceroy and he started the Cartez system, that is the blue water policy, because he thought that one who controls the seas controls India. Now 16th century, Portuguese established trading posts and fort along the Indian coast, including Goa, which became the headquarters of Portuguese India. Then these were some of the forts which were established by Portuguese. And 17th century, the Portuguese faced competition and conflicts with other European powers, particularly the Dutch and the English, leading to a decline of their influence in some regions. And after that, Portuguese focus mainly shifted to Brazil, and they were ousted from India by the Dutch and the English. 18th century, decline of Portuguese power continued and they gradually lost control over several territories in India. And 19th century, by the 19th century, Portuguese control was limited to Goa, Daman and Diu and a few smaller territories. These regions became known as Portuguese India. 20th century, after India gained independence in 1947, negotiations between India and Portugal regarding the future of Portuguese territories in India ensued. In 1961, India annexed Goa, Daman and Diu through military intervention known as Operation Vijay. And post 1961, annexation marked the end of Portuguese colonial rule in India. Goa, Daman and Diu were incorporated into the Indian Union, while East Timor, a former Portuguese colony, gained independence in 2002. So this is the whole timeline. You can use this timeline to make short notes. And in case of governors, there were 3 governors: Francisco de Almeida, and after that Alfonso de Albuquerque and Nino da Cunha. So you can read about them. Alfonso de Albuquerque started the permit system, and Nino da Cunha established forts in Hooghly. So that is, he started the Portuguese settlement in Hooghly, that is in West Bengal. So these are some of the important points, and you can just look after them or learn them also. And if you want to, this is the timeline in brief, and if you want to go in detail, you can refer to a book like Spectrum. So hope you found this video informational. I'll see you in the next video.